What's up, everybody? How are you? It's Bill, and that's Malika.
Hi.
Real Talk with the Fosters. We're fostering the moment right now.
Yes.
How about that?
I like that.
Yeah, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
You
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. I haven't seen you all day. You was on the grind.
Yeah, on a hard grind
Yeah,
today.
he's at the gallery.
Yes.
Doing what you do.
Triple dipping.
Absolutely. I get it. Shout out to all the sponsors. Shout out to everybody that chimed in to support Real Talk Chronicles. If you're not subscribed to it, please go to YouTube and do so. We really appreciate that. Keep the sponsoring and the viewership up to a great maximum, not a minimum, but a maximum.
Yes.
With that being said,
you've been doing pretty good with this. I'm so proud of you. I know I tell you that often, but I just can't help it. I want you to know how proud I am of you for keeping it going. And 3 years. It started in the pandemic, doing this online.
Baby need new shoes. That's what she saw from me. Let's talk about what'd you do Friday? How was your weekend?
It was so full hanging with you. Yes, today is a baseball cap day. I'm just making sure everything is straight. Hanging with you, I need like sneakers on all the time. Can't even wear the cute shoes.
So I'll run you like a thoroughbred.
The weekend was incredible though. Friday night we went to see DJ Cassidy's concert at Radio City, old school hip hop. I love it. The show was incredible. It was way too many artists to even sit here and name, but they all came out and did the darn thing. And we went with our good brother, Mark. So I'm not sure if you're here, Mark, but we had a good time hanging out. Look, thank you for hanging out with the Fosters on a Friday night. We appreciated that. But it was great. It was so much fun. I was surprised I had a voice. One of our friends actually partially lost her voice because the concert was so good. Yeah. So we had great seats down in the orchestra.
Yeah, we definitely did. And I thank you for making sure we went, because you would have said, I don't want to hit your mouth if you don't. If you see the footage from
the next day
and you would have said, see, we should have went.
Yeah.
Definitely I have to shout out DJ Cassidy. He did a phenomenal job. And shout out all the hip hop legends that performed that night.
Do you have a favorite? I mean, it's hard because there was so many good ones, one after the other.
Well, what's so funny, of course, Doug is my man. So Doug did his thing. He was
incredible.
I know Kane did his thing.
Yes.
But I think back to and of course Rakim, I love Rakim.
Oh yeah.
But I think back to what the crowd reacted off. And I know CL Smooth. So of course KRS-One came out and crushed it.
I wish he was on longer. He only did like two songs.
Right. But they love CL Smooth. They love Milk. MC and I. Yeah.
Oh, I was there. I know.
yeah. So I mean, Milk.
Look, I remember most of the words too. I was surprised.
Yeah. Shout out to, of course, Melly Mel and that crew and Kumo D. But like I said, Doug smashed it and Kane smashed it. But like I said, crowd really loved CL Smooth song and Milk D. And of course, just all the artists smashed it. All the artists smashed it.
I thought they were going to have you up there on stage. No. I really did. No.
I'm on a contract. Cassidy got to me a little late.
Oh, okay. You were already booked for a date night.
Yeah. I had date night. He didn't talk
it's all
to you.
Good.
My people didn't talk to his people. His people
right.
didn't talk to my people. You know what I'm saying?
But Mark hung out with us. It's so funny. We're like, do you mind hanging out with us on a Friday night?
Yeah, man. Shout out.
Oh, Mark is in the house.
Yeah,
yes. We love you too.
Absolutely.
Like, I hope you don't mind hanging out with us on a Friday night.
Yeah, kid. What's up, Dana? What's up, niece? How you doing?
Hey, Dana. It was fun.
Yeah. Also, too, that Thursday, we were we had a little photo shoot. I can't wait to see the pictures later on that. I believe they had a photo shoot Saturday. I don't say anything. But Thursday, we had a chance to be on the Kissing After Dawn.
Oh, I'm like, it's been so much going on. I'm like, what the heck happened Thursday? I'm looking at you like, Like I'm watching the show. What happened Thursday?
with Lenny Green. Shout out to our brother WBLS 107.5 and Indy Smith. Jonathan, what's going on, boy?
Hey, Jonathan.
My brother.
Ray and JD, say hello.
Yeah. Guys. Tell them I said what's up.
They're at the barbershop. Nice.
Oh, okay.
I need to get there.
Yeah, let them know we spoke today too. Absolutely, we spoke today. Jonathan and I spoke. I'm helping him with a project he got coming up. So shout out to them.
Nice.
After 7
Good
brothers,
stuff.
right? That's what you call yourselves.
Good stuff.
So we were on Lenny's show.
That was cool. Yeah.
And the question that came up about I think what Keke Palmer supposedly wore
to the Usher concert.
Which was kind of a little provocative. And she's a married woman. So what's up, Eddie?
I don't think. Hey, Eddie. She's not married. I don't think she's married. There is a difference.
All right, she's not married, but she's in a committed relationship.
Yes.
Right? I think that's a baby's father, right?
She just had a baby. She looks incredible.
Yes.
And
And the conversation was about when you're in a relationship, do you kind of look to your other for guidance in your outfit, or do you think about your other? I'm gonna add that, when you dress. So
you take the other person into consideration when choosing. So, in this case, obviously directed towards women, females, whether or not you choose to wear a revealing outfit. Yeah.
So what was your thoughts? Because tell them what you were saying.
And I had to think back pre-Bill. Pre-Bill Foster, did I ever wear revealing outfit? There's different levels to it, different degrees of revealing. I don't know. Maybe somebody who knows me from back in the day would be like, yeah, I don't know. That top was a little low. No. Have I ever gone out the house with my ass out? No, I have never done that. Right. No, I never had any desire to do that.
Right.
But,
I mean,
that's just kind of what the thing is right now.
But I think when one is single, you may be a little bit more
free with the outfit.
Maybe women may show a little bit more cleavage, depending on who the woman is, first and foremost.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more cleavage, show a little more cleavage.
Because when I first met you, I had my, collar buttoned all the way up here and a big floppy hat, and you were still attracted to me.
She didn't have any color purple looking shit going on with me. That would, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Now, me personally, as a man, I like to see a woman. I like to look at a woman for who she is, her face. Now, of course, jeans and stuff like that can, you wear clothes to enhance your beauty.
Absolutely.
But you don't. I've never ever wanted to talk to a woman that divulge more than I thought. Because if I date her and she's wearing that, I can't stop her wearing that.
No, that's just the way it is.
Yeah, and then the bottom line is, why would I want that? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So that's never been on my menu. I've always felt like I dated women that was classy and had some taste to themselves. Yeah. And I'm not trying to say, listen, before somebody say something, I had to curse your ass out.
People are like, well, just because my ass was out doesn't mean I'm not classy.
Yeah, right.
We saw a woman dressed like that at Radio City. Actually, I couldn't believe my eyes.
And the thing
I wish I could unsee that, to be honest with you. It was way too much.
Yeah, and to say, listen, but vultures look for prey. You know what I'm saying? So if a man sees you in the sexual, of course, we're always going to see somebody in the sexual light first.
Always.
But if I'm looking at you and I can't visualize what's under, then what do you leave to the imagination? You know what I'm trying to say? So it's all about looking at somebody and saying, damn, she's killing them jeans, or wow, like she looks good. So my preference, that's my preference.
Yeah, so Lenny and Indy wanted us to speak from our perspective, not so much harp on Keke and what she chose to wear and do. It is what it is. I definitely personally wouldn't do that, but everybody's different, right? Everyone is different. I do feel as if, her boyfriend had the right to have an opinion about it. That's her man.
Yeah.
However, I totally disagree with the way he did it.
Right.
Just because you got something to say, call her up. Wait until she come home. But to put it all on social media, I totally disagree with that. And, from our perspective in terms of dress, how we carry ourselves way before, back to almost day, 7, 8, early on. Oh, hey, I'm going casual, or this is a little dressy event. How is it going to be? I always take my man into consideration with what I am wearing, even when I'm shopping, even when I'm picking clothes. But again, that's just me. So that's what we do. That's what the Fosters do in this household. It's a level of respect that we have for each other. And even before that, it's a level of respect that we have for ourselves individually. And then it carries over into our relationship. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. I mean, so we deal with the elephant in the room. Mm-hmm. One, how much consideration do you put in the hands of your significant other? Mm-hmm. If and Jonathan and I were kind of having that kind of conversation today from a promotional standpoint, just on what you want, your presentation, representation. It's like when I met you, you were dressed in a form, in a way that it was still sexy and attractive. Mm-hmm. And you still carry that all the way to this day. Like I said, we do ask each other's opinion. What do you think about this? Is this or that? And I think it's just about a respect. Mm-hmm. First,
yeah.
You can't, okay, we live in a world where, okay, it is what it is. But still, when you're talking about, don't get mad when somebody looks at you and says something. Now, not that a person's supposed to say anything disrespectful, but people start drinking. Some people are not of the same caliber that you are. They're going to come at you a little differently. And when they do, now you're offended. Well, if you got your ass out and your titties hanging out, okay, then you're going to get somebody that's going to look at your ass and your titties, and he definitely wants ass and titties. We'd love to get your thoughts on what you think in regards to that. Mm-hmm. People have to understand when you're in a relationship, you have to alter how you carry yourself. That's time hanging out. That's who you're hanging with. We can also talk about later, like when you're in a relationship, please don't ever talk to single people about marital problems, because you'll have single people telling you single shit. And then next thing you know, you single with them, because you definitely have to move very different when you're married or in a committed relationship that you're working on to get married. So let's knock off a lot of that BS and people talking about, I want to do what I want to do. I did what I wanted to do for 50 some years. I sure did. Not that when I was in relationships, I altered myself, but a lot of people think Bill couldn't change. Bill wasn't in a relationship to change. He didn't have to. So if you judge me by what you saw, then, and we all know perception breeds reality, right? Mm-hmm. So
absolutely.
Who you hang with, how they interact. If you're not hanging with the right people, what do they always say? Birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah.
So, what's
you
your
just reminded me early on, there was somebody who, great friend of ours, tends to frequent the bars a lot. It's a couple people I'm thinking about, a couple different ones. Mm-hmm. And, I got a few invites, but that's never really been my thing. Like, even before I say pre-Bill, right before mm-hmm. Here and there, I'm good for a happy hour or something like that. But I don't know. When I entered into this relationship with you, I started to take into account certain things. And then it became even more prevalent during our first year. And I was just out for a happy hour or a concert or something with a girlfriend. And someone called you. That happened twice, I think. Somebody called Bill and was like, I see your girlfriend. I was just eating. Like, there's nothing's going on. I'm eating with a female friend of mine. You know, it's nothing big. But that's just, you know, the nature of the beast. And the thing is, I've always been cognizant of that. And we are a reflection of each other. Like,
right.
Whether you are in the building or not,
carrying that last,
I'm going to still carry myself the proper way. And you do the same thing.
I mean, when you're married, you're carrying each other's names.
Yeah.
You know, when you're in a relationship, the first thing somebody's going to be like, yo, isn't that so-and-so's woman? Or isn't that so-and-so's man? And I've seen guys out here lose total respect. I've seen you blast a dude because you knew his wife and you didn't like what he did. We'll leave the names out.
Absolutely.
And, you know, I've seen people that saw a woman out that was married and they knew her husband was out doing all kind of fandango. And they were like, she was dancing. I'll never forget it. She was dancing and she was having fun, but I don't know if she was drinking, whatever. And they were just like, yo, take the shot. Take the shot. Like, I was like, nah, I would never disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Never disrespect. Because I don't want somebody done to me. So this all goes back to karma and then also to how you carry yourself. Mark is hilarious. He said, I'm thinking about marrying a Muslim woman. Gotta cover up. And you know what? That may be.
And I told him, I said, they're beautiful too. But yeah, I mean, cover it up. Cover it all up. Mark said, to me, that's a person who needs attention, talking about the people who are just out there. If you work out, there's a way to reveal but not be revealing. Classy and sexy can be so simple. Guys as well. Absolutely.
Right.
Leave the tight shirts for your younger brother.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Yeah, it's so funny. You see guys out here with the muscle shirt, but you see more muscle in the midsection than you see on the arms and the chest.
Kendra said, Bill, my grandmother, your aunt, used to always say how much she and Aunt Millie used to carry themselves everywhere with such class.
Absolutely. Yeah, those Tennessee ladies was different.
I could tell from the pictures. Yes.
But because, you know, you remember when you got married, you know, and I think it was during your bridal shower, somebody was like, give her advice. And I was like, yo, listen, when married people have problems, talk to married people. You know, I mean, I'm not saying single people can't.
And it all depends on who that single person is.
And that's what I was just about to say. Like, single people can, if single people really care about your covenant and your unity, they will be like, well, you know, you could talk to her. Because I know, God forbid, we had problems and either one of us was talking to Mark about it. He would be like, yo, y'all need to talk or work it out. Or he would try to be a conduit to be like, yo, well, come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Get your shit together.
Yeah. Huh? Oh, wow. What's wrong with her? I'm like, I don't know. She don't
get it. Like, get your shit together.
Like, talk to your sister. Let me stop. Yeah, you remember that, Kendra, right? Yeah, Malika and I was at the same computer too. And no, it wasn't. Maybe, I don't know if it was this one, but another one. Yeah, right. But anyway, I see people all the time try to navigate, and you know, this segues into like people out there. What do you want? Because there's a lot of people that talk about they want relationships, but they really don't. They like the new. They like the chase. You know what I'm saying? They like the
Well, it takes work, and not everybody's willing to put the work in.
It does. It takes a lot of work. I mean, because those that know me before, and shout out to the cousins. You know, even Marquita, she used to be like, "Yeah, I want you to find somebody," and I was like, "Yeah, I do too," but you know, sometimes I'm guilty by my own reputation and its perception. You know, you never saw me out here slurring and falling and groping and harassing women. You know what I'm saying? And when you're single, okay, You know, if you date, to see me talking to you one day, see, I'm using Kendra as an example, or Dana as another. If 3 days I saw him with 3 different women. Oh my God. Perception breeds reality. Not knowing one's a niece and one's a cousin. You know what I'm trying to say?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, if they saw you out with Joe or Mark, or hypothetically, say you're at a function and you're standing there with Mark and the fellas, Cos and all of them, first thing they're going to be like, if people don't know Mark and Cos, who they are to you, or Ivo or anybody like that, the first thing they're thinking is Malika out here with somebody else. And that's how rumors start. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So I think people need to understand how to navigate and do what it is that you really want to do. If you say you want to be in something, then do it. If you don't, it's okay. I mean, we got a friend, shout out to Phil. Phil will tell anybody. He was like, oh, I don't want a relationship. Yeah. So you know.
I like that about him.
Oh, yeah. You keep it 100. You keep it straight out the gate. Like, yo, I don't want one. So you already know. Shame on any woman that goes in there thinking, well, eventually he'll change his mind. And
there are people who do that, both men and women.
Right.
They think that they can just work you over and wear you down. You know, eventually.
Yeah, this ain't a wrestling match.
Right.
Shit,
like,
you know?
No matter how many gifts and how good the love making is or sex or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. I can change his mind. I can change her mind.
I'm changing shit. Leave me alone.
You know what I'm trying to say? Enjoying it. You
know? Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I mean, when we was talking about that whole outfit stuff, we got to understand like certain things are not acceptable. It's just, I think there's certain things that I just think in a relationship, you have to carry yourself a certain way. And I'll give a little historical fact about our relationship. I never forget, Malika and I were just dating and stuff, and we relationship. That's real talk. We got to tell. So at that time, you know, maybe it'll come on right before she'll go to bed or something. It's close to 12 o'clock. Jordan, what's up, sis?
Oh, that story.
Right. And she would call and it'd be like around 12 o'clock. And I'd be like, okay, yo, what's up? He's like, yo, you not home? Agree with that. That part. I do. I will give you that first. But then I was like, okay. Then I used to always say at times, wait a minute, 12 o'clock. I'm always going to get a call, right? And I had
like every single time.
Yeah.
No, I don't
think it was. It was.
I could have been out doing my own thing.
Oh shit! Here we go. But then I had to realize I'm in a committed relationship now, a monogamous relationship. What am I looking for at 12 o'clock at night? Right? Not that I was looking for anything, but being in the field that I was, the perception breeds reality. And the bottom line is, you've never said, I want you home. But the bottom line is, first and foremost,
I thought it, but I didn't say.
Yeah, but then how about this? Let's even take it to another level. Maybe it was hard for you to sleep that you know, and I'm not home yet.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna give you that, because the bottom line, because the bottom line is, when you're not living together, some people really can't sleep until their significant other comes home. It's not so much, oh, what are you out there doing? But the thing is, what are you doing at that time where you can't do from happy hour to 10? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, so we have to understand, and you know, these are things that people have to understand when you're developing a relationship. What's up, Yvette?
Shout out. Yvette.
Good hanging out with you, Yvette, this weekend too. Yeah, it is. Word. You know, and people have to understand, like, what are you willing to do? What do you want to do? And a lot of people got a delusion, have a little delusions of grandeur. You know, like Unc always says, he says a lot of people are at the airport waiting for their ship to come in. And I agree with that. I've seen so many people talk about, oh, a person got to do this, person got to do that, that.
Well, you know, people have checklists, right? Everybody has a list of non-negotiables, I'll say.
Who are your non-negotiables with me? Since you brought it up.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm talking to the people about something else.
Talk to the people. The people want to talk to you. They want to talk.
But sometimes I think
people talking.
Sometimes I think that list is a little too stringent. And even I had to, check myself. Like, okay.
Oh, I forgot you could see me.
I'm looking right at you. I swear I'm looking right at you.
I forgot you could see me.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just all about, there's certain things like I have a thing for bald heads.
Wow.
But if a man has hair and he's, nice looking, that works too.
Well, that's what your preference, right? Bald heads, hypothetically, right?
Preference.
And then I
do not discriminate.
Okay. Get carried away.
I'm talking past tense.
This will be a short show. A fucking hot minute.
I'm talking past tense. Let me, correct myself.
Gina's in the building. What up, sis?
What's up, Gina?
How you doing?
Past tense.
No, but now we're talking about preference. I get that. We all have preference. I always say, Malika and I have had conversations before about, preference.
Mm-hmm.
I've always told Malika she's my preference. I love tall women.
Mm-hmm.
Short haircut. I like, I'm a real natural hair kind of guy. I don't like little extra, you know what I'm saying? Things to highlight you. You don't have to highlight yourself like that with me. Now I'm not gonna sit here and say.
Well, there's different highlighting comes in different forms. Let's be clear.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is I've never said I won't sleep with a woman with weaves and eyelashes. Yeah. But you wouldn't be my girl, and that's just who I am. It is what it is.
It's just everybody has their own personal.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say. So let's understand what preferential.
Well, you fit right into that category, that top tier, that number one, numero uno. Yes,
absolutely.
It was all you.
Colin's in the building. What's up, Colin? How are you?
Hey, Colin.
And
Colin Clark.
And what some people have to understand, what we're talking about. This is I'm going to say like a blueprint for anybody. Man, woman. You know what I'm saying? Older man, younger woman. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever dated an older guy? Mm-hmm. Oh, she didn't tell me that. Let me stop. No, I remember when I was younger, I dated older women because I felt they were what I wanted in a woman. Like I wanted like a finished product. So like when I met you, you were a finished product.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I always have ever told you the story about when I first met Malika. She talked about the art. I'll tell a story.
They don't want to hear this story.
They do. They want to hear it. Wait, let me see what Mom said. He said, now, what do we say about those who say it's a cultural thing? I'm not picking on some of our folks, but I was taught clothing was expected in her culture. I remember say, so there's no classy women in your culture. After I dodged a drink, I haven't spoke to her since. Oh my God. Listen, that is a real derogatory statement because there's class in every culture, right? It's just the culture that you want, your preference. When we start talking about preferential eye candy, what we want. Like I've always told Malika, like, don't worry about no light skin, don't worry about any dark skin. You are what I want. Short hair, natural, tall, everything. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so glad you don't mind a baseball cap every now and then. Because
Nah. I'll put one on next time we come back.
Yes. And Yvette says she wants to hear the story again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Yvette want to hear the story. Okay, so I'm going to tell the story. So when I first met Malika, and this is how we can do our own people. So Malika told me about, she had an art gallery and stuff. So I was like, oh, okay. Art gallery. And I was like, yeah, but it's in Philly. I was like, okay. So here I am being cynical and dogging out my sister. I was like, so one day she says, okay, come with me to Philly. I'm going to take you to the art gallery. I said, okay, I'll go with you to the art gallery. So here my ass thinking she gonna take me to like the Mart. She's going to have a booth with some curtains and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right. So I'm riding out to Philly I'm looking out the window. So as, she says, we're almost there. I'm like, okay. So now we're almost there. And now for those that don't know Philly, what is Manioc?
Manioc.
Sorry, I gotta get this shit out. Manioc is similar to the Village, Soho, right? So we're driving and we're getting close, and she says, "Yeah." I see it on the GPS. It says almost Soft Illusions Art Gallery. Gallery. Mm. So we're getting close, and I see it, and I was like, "Oh wow." Let me tell you something. I was already in, and she was already the one. But when I saw the art gallery, I was like, "Oh,
thanks, Mom."
But yeah, thanks, Mom, for you and your mom doing it together, because you always, refer to your mother.
Absolutely.
But you're the brains. I'll say, with all due respect,
everything else
behind. Yes, exactly. So you both work hand in hand with that. And so when I got home that night, I did work. At least I was like, when you see somebody and things come to fruition, you're like, yo, everything falls in the line to make you say, this is a keeper. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's things about me that have turned her off. We got this joke around in our relationship that sometimes I can be a little meticulous about certain things. And then her and Miles will be like, she'll say to Miles, yo, come on, Miles, we're out of here.
We're out of here, Miles.
We can't do anything around here.
It sucks around here.
Yeah.
We can't even breathe around here.
I
have a whole list of them.
Yeah, okay. Those are going to be like you and Holly always say about the Billy-isms. Yeah. Those are Malika-isms.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And like Yvette said, yeah, Malika is is everything. Yes, she is.
Thank you, sis. I appreciate you.
And you know what's so funny? We try to also be around like people that appreciate our covenant. Yvette, shout out to you, how you always are with Malika. Gina, shout out to you, how when y'all Malika, y'all treat her and respect her and love her and keep her on in your eyesight. You know what I'm saying? Laugh and jokes.
Friendship. We have a good sister.
Absolutely. Laura, what's going on? How are you?
Hi, Laura.
Oh, we got the Meekins in the house too. Oh, what's going on, Steve?
Yeah, Steve Meekins. I see he's
so
here.
So I think it's all about respect and respecting someone's relationship. Mark and I, we talk a lot extensively on how, he always gives me kudos on how I carry myself in this relationship when you're not around and when you're around. And I tell him, I say, yeah, because I'm in this relationship because I want to be, like I'm not out here. You want to interrupt me? No, you want to interrupt me?
No, I apologize.
No, you do.
You can spank my hand.
Okay. Spank that booty. Go ahead. You want to read something?
No, I was just, you reminded me of something that we used to say in the in the beginning as we're developing. We, came to the realization early on that we didn't need each other.
Right.
We didn't need each other.
Right. We've even said this. I'm going to piggyback off that. We even said, even if we didn't get married to each other, we probably would be each other's soulmates.
Oh yeah, this is my buddy, my homie.
Right. Like how you have lifelong relationships, even if that wasn't a course that we wanted to take. Because I'm sure that in the beginning, we was like, whoa. They always say the first year is the hardest, and we was like, yo, we both was like, I don't have to put up with this shit. I don't have to put up with that. But it's never stated that we didn't love each other.
No.
You know what I'm trying to say? We both got married at an age, and this is something too. We spoke to some friends of ours today that they're together now, and they'll name anonymous, but like they are so smitten with each other right now. I am so happy for them. Yeah. So Malika and I spoke to them on the phone because they wanted us to know about their union, and when you have the right union, there isn't anything that has to be hidden. She has male friends that I know. She has maybe
and you become close friends with some.
Yeah, she probably may have ex that at mature conversations may still text or email, or I'm talking about Messenger or stuff like that. Vice versa, maybe.
You kind of chase them away.
No, I mean they know. I mean, listen. No, I mean,
your collar.
No, yeah, it is.
You put the fear of life.
Well, I mean, somebody you gonna come this way. You
come correct.
Yeah,
that's the females too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't even say what I say.
No, but see, also too, understand at the age like Malika always known, I don't show signs of jealousy, right? But my thing is, and I'm just saying this, I know my baby ain't going anywhere, but God forbid, if you're gonna pick somebody that's doing better than me on this game, and vice versa.
Absolutely.
Looks ain't shit. Well, who's gonna help you pay that bill? You know what I'm saying? Like I was talking to somebody. Sometimes you gotta have good debt. Think who we were talking to somebody the other day. They was talking about something. You gotta have good debt.
Yeah.
Like
this is good debt.
Yeah. I mean, the way we're living, it was good debt.
Yeah.
Oh, we was talking to a friend of ours, and he's about to get married, and he was like, "Yo, I see you guys, matching cars and shit, and this place and that place and this," and I was like, "Yeah, well, it's good debt." You know what I'm saying? So
the houses are good debt.
Yeah, they're good debt. So I mean, the thing,
but that's and that's material stuff. But number one is having a roof over your head. That's
anywhere you live in. Yeah, anywhere you live in. Yeah.
Most important thing is the union between and just the friendship. And speaking of friendship, I have made some amazing friendships by way of you.
Thank you.
I've said that in the past, and it's just growing stronger every single week. I truly appreciate it. Like, I'm an only child, just like yourself.
Right.
Neither one of us have children. Our family unit is very small. But our friends that have become family has grown tremendously. And
absolutely.
I can't even say enough how much is appreciated.
And I let anybody know from the gate, from the wedding. Like I tell you people, if you come over, like Malika doesn't bother anybody. She's one of them real nice individuals, right? I mean, for all the people out here, Gina, Yvette, everybody knows Mark, Kendra, everybody that's chiming in, Colin, and I'm saying names because they can vouch for it. If you disagree, say it quick so I can come see you. Now, let me stop now, but I just say
something like that.
But I say that because you like her, and you like her for me, but you like her because of who she is. And I've always told anybody, and I'm not talking about them, I'm just saying anybody, if you fuck with, excuse my French, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? Because she doesn't.
Me too.
No, well, yeah. Well,
I'm coming for them.
But the one thing I know about you, people know how I get down a little bit. But I know I always tease people. I say, yo, you want to see, what is it from? North Philly? Where is that from?
I'm from North Philly.
Yeah, well, you want to see that part of her? You mess with that dog, her mother, or me?
Not in that order.
No, not in that order.
Right, but wait a minute. But yeah.
Mother, dog, be. Let me stop. No, I'm just saying. No. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, and we got a tight, everybody knows, we got a tight clique, like Gina, like Yvette. We all got each other's backs. You know what I'm saying? Like when we're out, everybody's having a good time. It's about positive energy. Don't bring any negative shit over here. Keep that over there, wherever you are, because I'm going to squash that. I'm going to squash that, and you got to meet Jordan. Jordan is my peoples. I met Jordan through Holly, and we always been cool. The first time Jordan and I met, we talked, we left everybody else. Jordan and I were just rocking and talking and stuff like that. So, Jordan, I think you're married now, right? I got to meet your wife and stuff like that. And that's a beautiful thing. Like we've always said, the last time I think we messengered each other or conversed with each other, we was like, we got to get together. She out there in Jersey. Got to let us know when they doing that Jersey jam.
Oh, right. And Mark would know too at the Oh
yeah. Well, no, there's one out. There's
one part Exchange Place.
That's one, but the other one I think Jordan thinks I'm talking about is I forgot. Is that in Jersey? Or I don't know where it's at, but it's like a big house thing. I think that's the last time I might have seen Jordan too. Steve said, I can't imagine either one of you with anyone other than each other. Absolutely. Oh, gosh, and I appreciate it. That's a nice thing to say. Absolutely. I mean, and what you get with the forces, you get it. You know what I'm saying? You don't get the you getting 100 like, Lincoln Park. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you. So let us know when that comes up. We come out, we'll hang out with you. But the thing is, we're authentic. You're going to see us chopping it up.
But no one's perfect either. Like I'm
easy with that. I mean, no, I'm just saying.
No, and I'm not talking about relationship wise, but just like as an individual. I remember many years ago,
I'm just joking.
Someone I knew, I ran into them. It was like my cousin's boyfriend or something like that. It was like 1,000 years ago, and I ran into him at the what is it? I guess the parking authority, because I got a parking ticket, down there to fight it. And I'll never forget this. This dude was like, "I can't believe you got a parking ticket." He looked at me like I committed a crime, like I did something wrong. Honestly, he said this a couple of times. Like, I can't believe you got a parking ticket. What the hell? Like, it happens. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. I don't know. It's just, that was strange. Do you agree? Am I the only one? Like, I just thought that was very, very peculiar that this dude found it so strange, so weird, so unlike Malika to actually get a parking ticket. I should have said sorry to disappoint you. It happens. But what I was going to say a few minutes ago, we all have things that we deal with on an individual basis and on a daily basis. So it's not all happy-go-lucky all the time. Like, there are days where I'm just like, I came home today exhausted. And when I'm working, I tend to like run my fingers through my hair, when I'm thinking or whatever, or on a long behind conference call for work. So my hair was kind of standing straight up today. That's why I put the hat on. But, I was exhausted. And I think Bill may or may not have noticed that. And, didn't ask me to run a marathon, thank goodness, before coming on the show with you. But, we all get tired. We all have things that we have to deal with. And it's nice to have a supportive friend such as you, Bill, and such as the rest of you that are here, to be able to talk to and unwind and relax. It feels good, and I feel rejuvenated. Don't hurt myself, right?
Yeah, don't hurt yourself with the word.
I feel very rejuvenated and ready to conquer the world after moments that we have like this past weekend. It was just incredible.
Oh no, I mean, it's a beautiful thing. And then we hung out Saturday. Like, sometimes we gotta, bring it down a little bit, even though we still revved it up. Like, bringing it down, we just didn't party, but we still was sipping. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's just a beautiful thing. And like I said, I'm appreciative for all the people, my New York people, that have embraced Malika for their own, because I can't go anywhere now without somebody saying, "Oh, where's Malika?" From the Ginas to the Sharon, shout out to Sharon's, to the Meekins, to the anybody, everybody. Where's Malika? Where's my sister?
And that just happened to me. I forget where we were, just like a week or so ago. People kept asking, "Where are you?" Like, he's around here somewhere.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, Steve. Sometimes people put unrealistic expectations on us due to the potential we display. You said it. That was it. So yeah, just a simple parking ticket.
Oh, I missed that story. You'll tell me about it later.
Yeah, later. It was just something stupid 1,000 years ago. But,
yeah. Yo, let me ask you a question. What was your energy like from guys that when they found out you were getting married or you were in a monogamous relationship?
What was their energy like?
Yeah, like what feedback were you getting? Like, oh shit, you didn't give me a shot. Oh, she ain't gonna tell me. You can tell me now.
I'm trying to think. I mean, we've been together 1,000 years.
Just think back. No, stop.
I'm trying to think back. Like,
what's up, Lynette?
When you and I first started dating or met,
now we had the haters. We know them personally.
Of course, yeah. I was just gonna say, we already know. Hey, sis, Lynette, happy birthday again to you.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yes. That camouflage jacket that I wore to the concert Friday.
Right.
Lynette picked that out for me. Loved it.
Very nice. It was very nice.
Thank you. Loved it. But yeah, I'm sure there's always going to be people who are attracted and, want to take things a step I don't even want to say a step further, just a step. Like, can I get to the first step? No, you can't. So yeah, you know who the haters were in New York.
Yeah. No, but I didn't know your haters. I knew my haters. You know what I'm saying? But when I say,
I mean, that was kind of
no, but I'm saying it's old news. But I give you a perfect example of what I'm trying to say.
No, I think I got it.
No, you don't. I mean, stop. Like, I give you a perfect example. I've had people that I used to date, or people that couldn't believe I was serious in a relationship, was like, "Oh, I didn't know you were the marrying type." I was like, "Yeah, well,
Well, they just looked at you like you would always be that
single dude,
that bachelor, right?
And shout out to all those that didn't believe in me, because God led me right to here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate that, and I'm glad that we've developed such a good relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, a friendship and stuff like that, because it's important. And if you're not friends with the person that you're dating, no bueno.
No bueno.
No bueno.
Yeah.
A stiff one may not always be stiff at a certain age. You know what I'm saying? and if that money run dry, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so people get older, things happen.
Yeah,
Lord, no, we had our first year of dating, we had, I think it was 3 surgeries.
Right.
I had the first one, and then Bill had 2 right after that.
Right.
I was like, oh, okay, Lord, I see what you're doing here.
Yeah, you really
put us to the test real quick.
Absolutely, Nanette. I sure did. I did.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And it's so funny. I think, we've all been tainted. If you're at a certain age in life, you've been tainted by someone or certain situations. If they repetitive, then you got to look at yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Why you keep picking the same problem? I said that about myself too.
Yeah. Do you think that you experienced that where you were in a loop at some point in your life where you were picking the same type of woman or wrong type of woman?
Yeah, I was picking a lot of shallow women, a lot of fluff.
Mm-hmm. So it was all, it was the glam and this and other. Not.
But deep down inside, they didn't have it together. Their appearance was their be all the end all, and just
nice to look at. But.
Yeah, and then also too, people that had some kind of status. I'm not talking about in the industry or any what may have been in the industry or stuff like that, but just corporate women like yourself, and just couldn't understand like why people love this dude. You know what I'm trying to say? But I mean, I was at the Apple store, and this is just a testament, and I always give it back. This is when the humility comes in real strong. I give it back to my mother and my father and God, right? And you can line them up either one you want to, God, my mother and the father. And I come in, and you do this a lot now too. Anybody in customer relations and public service, I come at you nice. We come at them nice, right? I ask them how they do. And how many times we've gone someplace and we've said hello to somebody, how you doing? And they'd be like, wow, thank you. And this is something that y'all can pick up. And this is a force of the moment. This is a real talk moment. And they told me I had to go and sit in the back against the wall at the table. And while I'm at the table, Apple was dealing with people that had other problems with their.
Wait, was this last week?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So one lady had a situation. Another lady had a situation. She had her kids. Both ladies had their kids. And then I was sitting next to another lady, a white lady, and she had her kids. And the guy that waited on me, I don't know what descent he was from. I don't know if he was of Latin, Hispanic descent, or Philippine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, that's my story. Let me tell it.
Just pick one.
No, but the reason why this all segues into what I'm trying to say. So I'm sitting there, and we all start conversing. This lady's talking about this. This other lady's talking about that. The lady next to me is talking about that. And the guy is taking care of me. But him and I, we're just chopping it up. Then, of course, I got to rep New York. So we're talking about New York, and he's this and that. And then he says to me, He says, yo, all right, love you, Gina. See you later. He says to me, he says, yo, your energy is so positive and infectious.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yo, like everybody is magnetic. You know, everybody's drawn to you and talking to you, but you're giving out so much positive energy.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, yo, it's just who I am. It's what I live by. That's who I am. I have no ulterior motive. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I had no problem conversing with this person or that person. And
he was right.
Yeah. And I'm just spewing it out. And we've witnessed it when we went shopping a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? We reap the benefits of that. So I say that when people see that, and that's why I'm so protective of you with that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I always say, nah. You know what I'm trying to say? What does Eddie say?
I was trying to hold that laugh in, but I couldn't.
Eddie said, one thing I've learned over the years from you, Bill, is to trust your intuition, that inner voice, and follow your convictions no matter what anyone says. And I see that in both of you. Absolutely. That's everybody. That's my brother. Anybody that knows me, I have friends that I may call tier 1, and Eddie is tier 1.
Since you were little kids.
Yeah, and we still here. If I'm whatever, Eddie and I might be going on close to 50 years of familyship.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a story about Eddie's mom's, rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't see his last name, of course it's Vieira, so that means he's of Hispanic descent, Puerto Rican. And he, I went to his house one day after I ate, because we're from that culture that you ate, you ate with your family.
Mm-hmm.
So I ate with my family. So I go over to his house, and I'm hanging with his brother at the time, and his mother was like, yo, she's like, Billy, you want something to eat? So I said, no. Well, when you talk about, you thought she saw a ghost in it or a horror movie, she stopped and she looked. And then she started speaking Spanish to Raymond. So Raymond said, yo, what's up? You not hungry? You don't want to eat? You don't like Spanish food? I said, I think, Eddie, you was in the room too. You think you came in the kitchen after that? I was like, no, Ray. I said, I just finished eating. So Ray was like, So he said it was mother in Spanish, like, yo, he just finished eating. So she was like she gave that nod, like, okay. I never went to their house again without eating.
That was kind of like an insult, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You better not go to the Latin woman's house and not eat. See, that's different with black people. Black people be like, why you tell them to come over here at dinner time? Unless you wanted them to. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up, Wanda? How are you?
About eating. Oh, hey, Wanda. Eating and cooking.
I don't cook. Everybody knows that. I don't play that.
There's different things, because I try to think of different things that we can do for a date, right? We're always out, and you know where I'm going with this. I love going to the concerts. I love hanging out. I love the brunch parties. I love all of that. But high on the list also is Bill and I having a date every now and then. We don't have kids, right? We gotta still date each other. Do you guys agree? Or am I the only one? Tell me, do you agree? Do you still have to date even after being married or in a long-term relationship? Let us know. So I was thinking while you were talking about that, and I don't know if you hear my stomach growling, but please forgive me if you do.
Stomach is tan shit up in here.
I'm a little hungry.
Malika's a foodie, y'all.
I'm a big foodie.
You all.
Shout out to my girl Lynette. I can't wait for you to come back into town, because we have a whole list of restaurants that we need to hit, and I can't wait.
Hey, yo, cuz you crazy. She said take Bill to a potty class.
Thank you, Kendra. That's a great idea.
I'm not doing that, yo.
Jordan agrees.
I'm not going.
You got to do some different stuff. Sharon agrees. Yvette agrees. I'm not
going to no damn pottery class. Oh, you talking about go to
I like Kendra's idea of a pot. I've never taken a pottery class.
My crazy ass to start throwing it at people.
She suggested it.
I start throwing it at people.
All right, so a cooking class.
I might do that.
What?
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know how to cook. I never wanted to learn how.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to say you had a date night, I'm willing to experience that.
Pottery or cooking?
Cooking before pottery.
Okay.
But I have no desires for preparation of food. I don't. Like,
you know, Bill,
my mother used
I
to
have
do
had
that.
no desire for cooking a turkey ever, but I do it every year.
Listen, I give you props.
No desire to cook a turkey.
Thank Demi Moore and what you can do with the pottery. Listen,
Thank you, Lynette.
my crazy ass, I'll start throwing it, and we'll have a little clay fight in the house and shit. Malika be like,
we'll
yo,
be
dude.
on and popping.
She'll be like,
That's
dude,
right,
what are you
Steve.
doing?
You have to court each other forever. Absolutely.
No, Steve, I get that.
Oh, Wanda has a great idea. Do a picnic. I used to have a picnic basket. It's around here somewhere. I love picnics in the park. I tried that one time early on, and somebody was so not interested.
Who was the person?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying, y'all. I need you to help me. Please help me. These are great ideas.
We can do it. We can do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll go to a picnic. So I don't know if we'll do it before the next show.
Why not? We have 4 weeks.
No, we're going to take August off.
Oh, okay.
But don't you have a calendar?
You know I do, Bill. Everybody knows about my calendar. Everybody knows about my calendar. That's how you call me, and you need to know where you need to be and at what time.
Yo, listen.
And what do I tell you?
I
Look at the calendar.
I was at the doctor's office one time, and the lady was like, "Well, what schedule? What time is your appointment?" Is so I said I had to look around. I said, "Listen, I gotta call my wife." She got me on the calendar, so the lady was like, "Oh, great." So I had to call Malika and had to find out when I could have a damn doctor's appointment. Yo.
I just scheduled 2 more appointments for you today. One is a doctor's appointment and the other one. So I wish we were going to meet up here soon, but we'll tell you the next time we're on. I scheduled an appointment for Bill and I to go to a place called Stretch Zone. So my hairdresser told me about this place. You said you're going to try it. So they stretch you. Like I'm typing. I'm at the computer all day long. I'm staring at the monitor. I have had, if you've seen me at the brunch party doing this, I have been in excruciating pain in my neck and shoulder. Somebody in this household does not give out massages. I'm not saying any names.
I'm not perfect.
So yeah,
I give out rings.
When I got my nails done, I had to ask the lady, "Can you please massage my back? Please help me, please." So anyway, we're going to Stretch Zone on Friday. I'll tell you all about it. Whoever comes to the brunch party on the 5th or the 16th, is it the 19th? Third Saturday, first Saturday, whoever comes, I'll tell you all about our experience at Stretch Zone.
See, when we start doing things,
I may even record it.
Yeah. See, when you got to do, I guess, and that's when you have to, when you say compromise, everybody knows me. I'm like the fast and furious of lifestyle partying. So I got to understand that when you're married, you have to do things that are kind of.
But there's more to
Let
life.
me talk.
No, there's more to life than just parties. There's a lot more.
I know,
things
that's
to do
what I'm
in
saying.
life.
I get it. But
Dana Jones, she's been married for how many years? Help us out, Dana.
Let me stop.
Don't you and Sean date each other? And we do. Don't get me wrong. We date each other. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, we have a date place when we're in a PA. We have a date place.
We go to South. That's a great date spot. We go bike riding. That's a date. But I'm just trying to add a few more things to our date list. We're going to see Carlos Santana, so we go see concerts. That's definitely a nice date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she gets dates in. So I don't want y'all to think that I'm just brunch parties in the bedroom in the house. No, it's not that. She gets dates. So we're going to see Carlos Santana. For anybody out there, is that considered a date?
Heck yeah. And trust me, I'm not complaining. I'm just talking to the people.
No, let's stop.
Dana said do a treasure hunt date. Ooh, that's a good idea. But what I won't do, Dana, is the escape room.
Oh yeah,
I will not do that.
Somebody mentioned the escape room, right? A panic room.
Yeah.
Dana. Oh, a picnic. Dana said a picnic.
Yeah,
okay, yeah. That's a good idea. Cook, explore, have a cook off.
Yeah.
Favorite dishes. Well, I don't have too many favorite dishes, Dana. I'm real generic when it comes to food. There was somebody that wanted to kill me. they know what they can cook.
Chicken wings, mozzarella sticks.
Yep.
Chicken wings.
Eddie Vieira, tell him I've been that dude all my life. Still. Cigar Queen, what's up? Do a beautiful picnic. Absolutely. Hey, indeed, lady. It's a date. Absolutely. Evening to all. Absolutely. Cigar Queen. That's my sister.
I'm loving these suggestions.
You need to come on here by yourself one day. Understand? And talk it out.
I'm fine with that. I have plenty of people I could talk to.
Yes, you can. Yes. You know what? Maybe I might just sometimes
just let me sit here by myself. Gee, thanks.
She knows my marketing game is crazy, so I'm gonna hype my wife up the best way I can. I'm gonna keep her blasted.
Listen, you put me on here by myself. I will ask Cigar Queen and Dana and Jordan and Mark. Come on, let's have a party online.
Oh, that's one thing where we're gonna do that. One day we're working on trying to get, people call in and stuff like that. So you're always welcome to join the Fosters.
I would love to see you do a Real Talk Chronicles happy hour in the city one day.
Now, I told her why I wouldn't do that because I don't know if people would come. I said that before.
If we did a happy hour or something on a Sunday or one day after work,
Dr. Byron, what up, brother? How you feel?
Would you come mix and mingle with the Fosters?
No, they come and hang out. They would come out and hang out. They would come and hang out.
Have a drink with us. I don't think it would just be you and I. Yeah, I think people will come.
I've never done anything with just you and I.
That's my whole point.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Vet. Dana says she would love it.
All right, so we're gonna put it together. We're gonna make it happen because what's so funny. Years ago, Yvette knows this. Hayward definitely knows this. And that's how I met Byron. Like I used to. Real Talk started off talking about relationships and stuff like that. So Malika and I, this wasn't always about us, but this was about promoting us. You know what I'm saying? But in the aspect of talking about relationships, the one thing we can always be is authentic and have real talk about relationships. And like I said, if it wasn't for being on Lenny's show Thursday with Indy, shout out to Lenny and Indy, they brought this topic up, and I told Lenny that we was going to pick it up. So, the topic was about respecting one's covenant and how you dress and stuff like that. But if you ever want to force us and ask us, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody who knows and remembers back then, I still get it in 100. I will give you the business. Like I always say, I was Kevin Samuels before Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace to the man. But excuse me, he was kind of like really harsh and disrespectful. I'm not that, but if you're sensitive, I got tissues. I'll bring them for you. You know what I'm saying? Right, boo boo. I'm sorry.
All right, listen. Everybody's in there.
Oh, Rock is in the building.
He's in the building. He said, "Bring single women." Cigar Queen said she would love to come and bring the girls.
Absolutely. We're going to, also, it's already done.
Dr. Byron is in there. He's going to bring his crew.
Yep.
Thank you, because Bill has been telling me for over a year. No.
So, you know what? We'll do it in the bottom place or we'll do it at
We'll pick a place.
All right.
We just got to figure out what day, if it's going to be in the evening, during the week, or on
the
weekend.
Weekdays work for you all or weekends? Let me know. Let us know. Give us some insight.
Somebody said, don't forget the single men.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Lisa Clark is in the building. Wanda. How's Kevin doing?
Hey, Lisa.
Wanda said what? I'm in your phone. I'm sorry. I didn't see it.
Wanda, tell him get out your business.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to put it all together. We're going to make it happen.
All right, good. Let's do it before, let's do it soon.
Eddie said, Bill, as long as I've known you, known you. Been 100. I'm still learning from you, my brother. Real talk. Yo, Eddie, man, we family, brother. So we learn from each other, man. Shout out to you.
I like that. A wind down Wednesday. So your show's on Wednesday night.
We could do it then. We could do it live from there.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
How about that?
I don't know you cigar queen, but I love that.
You
Wednesday.
I gotta show you a picture. You met her. You just
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Wednesday. Yeah, I'm thinking a week after work is great, and a Wednesday would be great.
We'll do a live broadcast. How about that?
I love it.
So we working on that.
Maybe I can finally get to meet Kevin Branzetti in person after all this time. Where is he? Just disappeared.
Yeah. What Byron say? He says, "I'm going to send you one of my clips, brother." Absolutely, please do. Inbox me. Lisa, what's going on?
Kev's doing good. Thank God.
Good. Thank God about that. That's what's up.
All right, so we're gonna do this on a Wednesday, maybe in August.
She don't give me a chance to work it out. I got to strategically put it out there. So, okay, we're going to look at some dates on Wednesday. Also, too, this Wednesday, we will be back. This will be my last one. Then we're going to take August off for the month. And then we'll be back in September. Online. Yep. So I got to give it some quality time. Let me stop.
Well, we may do our happy hour. What does she call it? A wind down Wednesday.
Then we would have to be back
Real
on
Talk Chronicles
and promote it hard.
We could do that.
Maybe I'll do it in September because I would want to promote it real hard. Okay. So, and you know how I am about promotions. So I saw you. I see you right there. I see your face. Anyway, what was I going to say? So yeah, Wednesday will be. See if the cop crew will be in. I'm going to talk about, shout out to my man, Eddie Caban, the first Hispanic police commissioner in the New York City Police Department. We'll talk about some other things. But we're only doing an hour, of course, you know, when the summer comes, we kind of chop it down to an hour. And we're about that time.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
You know, when you're in a relationship.
Oh, Bill, I know how to feed myself. I know how to feed myself.
You know, when you're in a relationship, you get happy weight, and then with COVID weight, you know. So, but my baby is still kept maintained her figure. I
have a few extra pounds on me. Don't, you know. Thank you. I will say thank you.
Just take it and run with it.
I will say thank you, but there is a little bit more of me than when you met me.
Getting with the get,
a little bit more
with the push. Let me stop.
Now, Lisa, we're talking about doing a happy hour for Real Talk Chronicles, a live show. Cigar Queen gave the idea of doing it on a Wednesday. We were trying to decide what day we would do it.
We're going to take that name. What is it called? Wind Down Wednesday.
Wind Down Wednesday. I've definitely heard that before.
With the Fosters. Absolutely. You know?
And I've always liked it. Yeah.
So we're going to take that and run with it.
Like in Philly, they do something called Center City Sips, where people go downtown to different restaurants and sip. Okay. You didn't like that?
Yeah. I loved it.
Ooh.
You're so beautiful. Remember the cartoons, everybody? Bugs Bunny?
Oh, wait. Rock has one, Pop Off Thursdays.
Yo, Rock, if I start talking some shit, it'll be popping off.
Y'all.
Rock, it'll really be popping off because I was getting in people's asses. You know what I'm saying?
Pop Off Thursdays. I like that. I like it.
They gonna pop off, Rock. They really gonna pop off. I'm gonna hurt some feelings. I'm gonna take some names and some hearts out there because listen, I can talk about it. I've been there. Dewena, what's going on, sis? How are you?
Dewena, our travel queen, birthday queen.
Yeah. Shout out to all the birthday people.
Yeah,
have birthdays.
A lot of birthdays.
I know it's Leo season right now, right? Yeah,
Greer.
shout out. Yeah, Leo Greer was Cancer.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, get it together.
I don't keep up with the signs.
So shout out. I know your zodiac. What's the number one sign?
Scorpio.
She knows Capricorn.
They did that. Dougie did that Friday.
Yeah, he did, but it's Capricorn. Anyway, well, you shout out your own zodiac sign. But you know what it is.
Thank you. So Kevin said all women are the same when it comes to food.
yeah. Like foodies. I got you, B. I see you sent me the thing. I'll look at it after I get offline. Dwena, so what's going on? Shout out to my man Rodney. He just got married. You went to the wedding, right? And your guys about to take flight again, about to go on a cruise.
Oh yeah, the cruise.
And you're in my face, little dog. This little dog is a hot mess, yo.
I would like to take a cruise one day.
That's right. Cigar Queen, Capricorn's rock, baby.
Cigar Queen. Because I like you, I'll let you have it.
Capricorn's rock, baby.
We will share the number one sign.
That's
Scorpio
right.
And Capricorn.
And Eddie Vieira got a birthday coming up too, man.
When's your birthday, Eddie?
Yeah, it's like in August. Yeah. So so give us some hearts if y'all had a good time with the Fosters tonight. Y'all were fostering the moment with Malika and Bill. Oh, good. I'm glad the wedding was beautiful. I got to reach out to him and tell him congratulations. Destination weddings are good. And do a Real Talk cruise then. I ain't get there yet. If I did a regular cruise on some promotional stuff, everybody would be there.
Oh, Real Talk cruise. We're just trying to get the happy hour going first.
Right.
But that's a good idea too.
So give the people some positive affirmation and some love. Come back here and meet me Wednesday. Hopefully I got some of the cop crews in here, as Stefania affectionately calls us. We're going to talk about...
Yeah, where's Stefania? Is she boycotting the fourth Monday? I'm putting you out there, girl.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Collins, get at her. She's supposed to have been coming to the brunch party. She's been ducking and dodging. We could do a picnic too, Collins. That's a good point.
Yeah.
But people ain't going to talk. They're going to eat, pulling on some chicken and stuff like that, and messing around, and some wings and stuff, and they be like full and sleeping and messing around. So give people some positive. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I always look forward to the brunch parties. I work my behind off, so I look forward to that twice a month. Okay, you all in my mug.
Yeah.
What's up?
You're a cuss baby. August 23rd. Slightly a Leo and Virgo. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Special, Eddie.
Yeah. Special, you cuss.
But I am definitely looking forward to this first Saturday. I think it's the 5th, August the 5th. We're celebrating Mark's cousin, our now cousin, Dee Dee.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a great Saturday. And then the following Saturday is our Norm. I love hanging out with Yvette and Brother Rock at the brunch party.
Yeah. That ain't stop. I'm just playing. I'm trying to. Malika's dog has a thing for licking my legs.
With Bill's legs.
My goodness, he doesn't stop.
He would pick right now.
Yes, he would. Yeah, exactly.
Miles, I know his legs are sexy.
So give them some positive affirmation.
Oh yeah, I digress.
Yeah.
We love you,
long tongue dog. Yo, if y'all can see what's really going on behind the scenes, this is ridiculous.
I won't do that.
Yeah, I wish we could put the camera down here to see this rascal. All right, so yeah, definitely. So yeah, we're gonna take a month off and
we'll let you all know when the date is. Oh, poor thing. Not my face.
Look, you want to start licking?
He's old, Bill.
I just gave him my hand to lick.
Yeah, go easy on him.
Look at the camera. Say goodbye. He doesn't like to be picked up.
No, he's old. And he doesn't feel well. There you go.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, Dwena. Come celebrate your birthday. If you need any assistance in putting it together, let me know. I got you.
The Saturday after the cruise.
That's the third Saturday.
Okay.
Right. So yeah. Go ahead, Malika. Close us out.
The third Saturday. Yeah, we'll be there.
So I hope y'all had a good time chilling with the Fosters. It was I forgot my own slogan. Fostering the moment. You didn't help me out. You just left me out there on a...
You have a lot of slogans.
Oh my God.
Bill.
She left me out there. I was out there on the
has
island.
A lot of
oh shit. She said Grandpa.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yo, listen, everybody, on behalf of Malika and myself.
Yes. It was fun. This is fun.
You just cut me off.
I know. It's just because I'm hungry. I keep cutting you off because I'm hungry today.
Anyway, on behalf of the Fosters, come in Wednesday, please, so we can chop it up about, like I said, Eddie Caban, talk about anything else that you've seen. I forgot what state was that. The guy had his hands up in the air and they let the police dogs. In Philly, they're big on these like Fast and Furious, spinning cars out and motorcycles. Like, yo, what's going on in this world right now? Foster the moment with positive vibes. Absolutely, because you already know.
Yes.
Okay, so give them some positive love.
And also, Bill,
talk about the website and the book.
Yes, another topic I would love to hear you guys talk about Wednesday. This is what goes on here. Is God, I can't even think of her name. The girl who supposedly was kidnapped.
Oh, Carly.
Really Carly, yes. Please.
Yeah,
please,
we're gonna address that.
Please dissect that Wednesday.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
Yeah. So we love and appreciate you all. We are actually planning a reception for the art gallery in New York. I do not have the exact date yet or location, but as soon as I do, we will definitely announce it.
And we might try to double up one in PA too. I mean, Philly, right?
Yeah, it's going to be 2 cities, 2 exhibits. So we're aiming to do that in September. So we will definitely, maybe we'll pop. I know you're taking a break in August, but maybe we can pop one day in August to announce that.
Oh yeah, Carly and the Tawana.
The Tawana wannabe.
Yeah,
she called it. Yeah. Yep. Cigar Queen.
Yeah, Cigar Queen. I'm about to go smoke one right now. I'm tired. I took my glasses off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go smoke one too.
Stay out of bedroom.
But a lot's going on in addition to Real Talk Chronicles. We love and appreciate you all. We thank you for your support. If you have not subscribed to YouTube, we like you and we love you. However, please subscribe. Please hit the like button. It takes 1 second. Soft Illusions, my passion, my business with my mom, 13 years and counting. We're doing a show. I told them already it's going to be in September, Philly and New York.
I'm going to go to the website.
The website is softillusions.net. We just launched our very first coffee table book, which has been a big hit so far. So more to come. We just did an amazing photo shoot with one of our good friend photographers this past weekend. So I'm looking forward to everyone seeing that. So we have a lot of great things going on, and that's it.
All right. Listen.
Thank you for your support.
You just had Real Talk with the Fosters. You just fostered the moment with positive vibes only. We are out of here. See you Wednesday. And then after that, remember, August, we're going to take a month off, and then we'll come back in September. And then we get, unless the only way we'll come back in August, if there's something
to announce,
really to announce, or something pertinent that's happening in the world that has to be spoken on.
And the YouTube channel is Real Talk Chronicles. Yep.
All right.
I'll post the link. Thank you. Bill's going to go cook me dinner now. Bye.
Don't hold your breath. No,